Hey guys, my hit rate for the last 5 months has been over 80%, which is absolutely wild. And it's because of my understanding of biblical scripture and how everything is connected to the book of Revelation. So, another NBA game connected to Revelation, and another NBA game where I can show you that professional sports are synced by a code. Pistons win in double overtime. How they even made it to double overtime when they had a 90% chance of losing with 1 minute left once again shows black magic at play. But the Pistons win and another wild code hits. It's games like this why I always covered and bet smart. When I used to bet, I won so much money. I don't bet now because of the energy harvesting. But what a sweat, baby. What a sweat. But ultimately, the Pistons win 138-131 in double overtime. So I'm going to give you my pre-code and then show you how it was pretty much perfect again. I like bottom team Pistons to win this. They can stay on 42 losses and the Spurs can get their 42nd season loss. So you see here the Pistons stayed on 42 losses. Spurs got their 42nd season loss. I told you at the beginning of the Premier League season, both Man United and Man City would both get to 42 points this season. Man United got to 42 points after winning on the 4th of February 4-2. And Man City got to 42 points after beating Tottenham 4-2. And the reason I know 42 is so huge is because the beast reigns for 42 months in the book of Revelation. In Gematria, Spurs equals 42. It's one of the reasons why Man City beat Spurs 4-2 to get to 42 points in the Premier League. So this game was played on satanic date numerology, 55, 35 and 10 date numerology. In Gematria, Satan equals 55, 35 and 10. This 821 number is enormous, and I've proven that so many times. Pistons can become 821 at home with a win. Diego Maradona's World Cup record is 8 goals in 21 games. Messi matched that record of 8 goals in 21 games after scoring versus Mexico in the group stage of the 2022 FIFA World Cup. And of course, Maradona won the World Cup in 1986 in Mexico. This game was a span of 7 weeks and 6 days after Argentina and Messi won the 2022 FIFA World Cup. 7 times 6 equals 42. Messi won his 42nd trophy after winning the World Cup. Argentina were awarded $42 million for winning the final. They won the World Cup final after beating France 4-2 on penalties. Of course, it was the 2022 World Cup final. 20 plus 22 equals 42. So the Spurs dropped to 521 away and the Pistons stayed on 521 losses in February. It's so important to understand your prime numbers because 521 is the 98th prime number. Queen Elizabeth II, who's blatantly connected to Revelation, died on 9-8. You need to read my book about that. The 2022-2023 NFL season began on 9-8, the day Queen Elizabeth II died, and Super Bowl 57 is in 2 days. The Eagles and the Chiefs will be playing in Super Bowl 57, and they both come in to that game with a 16-3 record for the season, and the Spurs stayed on 163 road wins in February. The Pistons stayed on 27 home losses to the Spurs, 2 months and 7 days before their coach's birthday, and it's the 103rd NFL season, the 27th prime. Now look at this postcode to back up everything I said in my pre-code. The game ended 113-113 after regulation. The National Basketball Association equals 113. 113 is the 30th prime, and Messi wears number 30 for PSG, and there's 30 teams in the NBA. So 113 after regulation on the 41st day of the year with 58 days left in the NBA regular season. And in Gematria, Kobe Bryant equals 113, 41 and 58. And just so you know, guys, he was drafted round 1, pick 13. And he made his NBA debut on November the 3rd, 113. So this game at one point was 12-18, as you can see here. And the 2022 FIFA World Cup final was played on 12-18, December the 18th. I'm showing better than anyone in the world how connected all of these sports are. I really am. So there's your 1218. 12 times 18 equals 216. 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. So the score then became 13-18 after a Pistons player made and missed a free throw. 13-18. Revelation 13:18. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636. 666. The score was then 13-21. And 1321 is the 216th prime number. 6 times 6 times 6. So you see San Antonio had a couple of big leads in this game. At one point they were up 15. But Detroit won. And clearly it was connected to my code. So if you look at the Pistons' top 2 scorers in this game, it was Jalen Duren. He played 42 minutes, 30 points. All right? You got number 44, Bojan Bogdanovic. Played 42 minutes, 32 points. Argentina won their first World Cup 44 years before they won the most recent one. Okay? Argentina's flag has 32 rays. 32 teams play at the World Cup, guys. Can you see how insane this is? It is wild. And if you look at Jalen Duren, 17 rebounds, 3 assists. Whoever wins Super Bowl 57 is going to have a 17-3 record. Now, there's more. It's just crazy, this, guys. So, it was all about the World Cup Argentina and Revelation. The Pistons won with 138 points. Revelation 13:8. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. Be of the world, do not be in love with the world, guys. Good people will follow Satan to hell because of this lack of wisdom. If you worship the world, if you get the mark of the beast, all right, so you can buy and sell, then Satan is using you. So the game finished 138-131. 269 total points. 269's the 57th prime. All right, this was the Pistons' 57th game of the season. All right, 15 plus 42 is 57. Kobe won 5 out of 7 NBA Finals. Argentina's coach won the World Cup final in his 57th game. Lionel Messi's height, guys, is 5'7". Everything is completely coded. All right, 35 years old, which is 5 times 7. Wow. And I coded the relevance of Super Bowl 57 in my code. So the Pistons, they won the second overtime 13-6. Messi was born 6/24/1987. You add up those 4 numbers, you get 136. All right? Messi was born on 136 date numerology pure. And if you look here, the Pistons won the second overtime 13-6. Spurs ended on 131 points, by the way, the 32nd prime number. And to finish off, the Pistons win by 7. Messi scored 7 goals at the 2022 FIFA World Cup in 7 games. And the World Cup final was 7 days before Christmas. All right? Christmas Day is on 12/25. 1,225 is 35 times 35. 5 times 7 is 35. God is guiding me and God wins. I want to thank everyone on my website. The codes you're putting out are phenomenal. The community we have is incredible. All right, let's keep growing. All right, this is Revelation. People see Revelation as the end. I see it as the beginning of something glorious. Much love. Take care. God wins.